Well, we're back.
Yes, we are.
We're back from a one of the weekends ever, Brady.
Oh my gosh, dude.
One of the weekends ever. Welcome back to another episode of the B Camp Podcast, where me and Brady Carr, I'm Austin Minorich. We got Brady Carr here. We're gonna break down our miserable picking
this
of
is
games.
this is one of the episodes you don't want to do.
It was a generational failure.
Yeah. I mean, so I put it on the board behind us. Got the B Camp picks right here. 2-8 this week. Not against the spread, Austin. We picked these straight up. Just who's gonna win the football game. And we're 2-8. If we would have bet $10 on every game, we would have lost $74.14. Meaning
We're still over 50% on the year.
over 50%, but with the betting numbers, we would have lost $16.61 in the past 2 weeks. But hey, we can do it. So we're gonna get back to it this week. We're not gonna predict games this episode.
Not tonight. That's not what tonight's about.
It's not what tonight's about.
Tonight is about an honest coming to grips with reality in many different areas of life, mostly related to college football.
Mostly.
Here's a good reality for you, though. Cedarville Rugby won this past Saturday.
Good work, Austin.
I stripped the ball, got a turnover, knocked another ball out, got a turnover. Had a pretty good day for myself.
It's good.
Not going to talk about like the 3 tackles I whiffed on, but had a pretty good day for myself in terms of stripping the ball out.
That's good.
So yeah, we're playing in our conference championship this Saturday, going back to Pennsylvania for the 3rd week in a row.
So if people wanted to come out and support, where could they find tickets / just show up and watch?
We don't get political here, but it's the place where Trump got shot in the ear.
Wow, Butler,
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So blood will be shed on that field again.
Wow.
By the team that we're playing. Can't even remember their name. That's how much it doesn't matter. We're going to dominate in the name of Jesus.
There you go.
All
Come
right.
on, Cedarville Rugby. All right. Do we need to? Yes, that's true. Later in this episode, we're going to talk about some Maction. Because the B Camp Podcast is headed to Athens, Ohio. Austin put a graphic up on the screen.
Graphic. Beautiful
Look graphic right there. That's good work, Austin.
Good work. Thank you.
Yeah. And Miami, Ohio at Ohio. Rivalry game. It's going to be a blackout.
Bobcats versus the
Redhawks.
Redhawks.
How could you forget?
Miami Redhawks. That's like some Native American stuff going on, right?
Potentially.
I think that's what they're based off of. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good game. That's Tuesday night, tomorrow night, tonight when this episode comes out. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah. People are always yapping about Monday Night Football. Oh, who's going to win Monday Night Football? Thursday Night Football. Maction. Tuesday night. What else would we rather be doing?
Yeah. And we got the tickets for $6 a pop. $6 each. Parking was $12.
Thank you to the fans of Morgantown, West Virginia,
yes,
because they have a series going on with the Ohio Bobcats, and these fans of West Virginia found that it was cheaper to just straight up buy season tickets rather than the prices of the West Virginia at Ohio Bobcats game.
Yep.
So what they did, they just bought season tickets, and now they're just selling them for super cheap for the rest of the season. So, hey.
We're in the 6th row.
Let
me pull up the ticket on my phone, right? I'm pretty sure 6th row. Section 123, row 6, seats 5, 6, and 7.
What is that, like the 20-yard line?
Yeah, somewhere closer towards the end zone, but like...
Okay. Still elite.
Like
still
6th row for $6 each.
Still people that can run faster than me, stronger than me, smarter than
Parker
me.
Navarro, Ohio quarterback. We'll break the game down.
We'll break the game down
in a little bit.
It's going to be a special one.
Let's get some reactions.
Follow us on social media.
Yes.
Twitter. Our Instagram's going up tonight. So you can find us on Instagram at the game. On Twitter. We'll be there with our B Camp signs. It's going to be an amazing, electric atmosphere.
Absolutely.
I hope. You never know. It's Maction.
It's Maction, so
Maction.
it will be.
It's Maction.
Yep.
It might snow. You never know.
You never
You
know.
legitimately never know. We could get a
action.
tornado. The field goal post could be upside down. It's action.
Yeah, come on. Tuesday night.
Tuesday
Tuesday night
night.
football.
Tuesday night football.
Wait, you don't know what to expect.
I would play a video game. I would play College Football 25 if it was just some action, you know? Like, I love the game, but even if it was just an action, I'd still play.
Wow. Yeah, that's bold.
I would not play because I don't have Nebraska.
All right, let's break down
Here we
our
go.
picks here. Our 2-8 picks. So let's start with the good or start with the bad?
What's the good?
All right.
Good's going to take us
The good.
pretty short time.
We picked Texas Tech over Kansas State. They won 43-20.
Wow, that was such a hard pick to make, too.
Yep. And then we picked Utah over Cincinnati, 45-14. Utah won.
Yeah, some guy kept trying to tell us to pick Cincinnati. A little demon on my shoulder, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, basically. But
Brady came and saved my butt.
Yep. Devin Dampier led him to a win.
The
All
Damp.
right. Let's get to the bad.
A lot of bad.
Lots of bad.
A lot of bad.
First miss. We picked Vanderbilt over Texas, and Texas
baby
won
boy Diego.
34-31. Quick reaction on that game.
Listen, they shouldn't have lost that game. Diego probably had a pretty good day.
I mean, Texas kind of
Texas
handled them.
Look, what you're seeing here, and you'll see this from a lot of teams that have a lot of really good talent. Texas's talent that is on the field and in that program is starting to actually meet the level of where they're supposed to be. Whether it's bad coaching, whether it was bad quarterback play up until now, or even just mediocre quarterback play, because Arch Manning wasn't bad, but he wasn't doing anything great. The talent on the field is elevating. They're elevating. They're leveling out to what you might have expected them to be in the preseason. Defense, secondary still getting throttled, still getting blown, but yeah, Arch Manning had himself a day. He's back. You know, his uncles have accepted him as being part of the first family of the South again, temporarily. You know, hopefully, he still does good. But yeah, Texas is
back.
I hate that phrase. So Texas has been back. Texas is where they're kind of supposed to be right now. You want the defense to be a little better. So I would expect them to go on moving forward, doing pretty well. If they lose another game this season, I would not be surprised because they still have that capability to be bad. So right now they're in there like, hey, your ceiling is really high, but one more slip up and you're cooked out of the playoff. Now, that's not where it matters. It matters on a week-by-week basis, and what they're going to look forward to the most is rivalry against Texas A&M. Beautiful rivalry. Love to see it. Right now, though, I think Texas A&M is going to beat them, and Texas is going to be out of the playoff. Texas is going to go play.
I think Texas plays Georgia before that, too.
Oof.
So, we can get ahead
if you're Texas, though,
of ourselves there. But
don't say meaningless bowl game. Every bowl game outside of your TurboTax Triathlon Cheezo Bowl or whatever, it's meaningful. You can still play in a meaningful bowl game without being in the playoff if you make it meaningful as fans.
That's true. I'm sure we'll probably have a whole episode dedicated to that
meaningful
concept, meaningful bowl games when it gets down to bowl season.
It's still college football. It's still fun, and it's still an amazing experience for those players.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up, we picked Navy to beat North Texas. North Texas won 31-17. Should have listened to your mind, not your heart.
I will always support the armed forces.
Yep.
I respect our country. So tough loss for the midshipmen.
That moves North Texas to 8-1 and Navy to 7-1. Navy will be unranked. This is last week's B Camp poll. We will be ranking that in just a little bit here on this episode.
Yep.
But we're going to get through the rest of our picks.
G5 playoff race is heating up. Honestly, it's kind of more fun to watch than you might see in something like the ACC, which is just a mess.
Very true. And we will definitely get into that later.
Oh, we're going to get into it hard.
All right. Clemson. We picked Clemson over Duke. Duke won 46-45 in what used to be known as Death Valley. I mean, like what is this? I don't know. I don't know. Clemson should never lose to Duke. Like,
yeah, with the talent they have on that field, it's just I don't even know what to say at this point. Clemson, you're cooked. Your season's over. Dabo's gonna finish out the season, likely be fired.
What?
I look
No.
with the way he is
They were in
coaching
the
his
playoff last year.
I don't. I
It's
just
Dabo Sweet.
you're looking
I
to
have
the
not
future.
heard any. I have not heard any talk about Dabo getting fired.
I've heard some talk. I have heard some talk.
Dude.
I've heard talk.
Dude.
Look,
It's Dabo.
I know it's Dabo, and he's done it. He's completely elevated the Clemson Tiger program to be amazing in the pre-NIL era.
You cannot.
In the pre-NIL era.
This year is not the year to fire a coach that like Dabo, because you're going to be competing with LSU, Florida, Auburn, Penn State, Arkansas.
I agree with
all
you.
of those schools for like four coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are definitely other ones out there, but not like big names that Clemson would need to replace a Dabo Swinney. That would be dumb.
Well, maybe Clemson can split Lane Kiffin 5 ways with some other schools. Maybe they can have him for like the first few games of the season, just so they don't make any big screw ups. No, but seriously, I don't think this is the right year to fire Dabo, but I just know for a fact that there's some boosters behind that program, some people in the administration who are like, Dabo is not really changing his ways enough to better coach in this NIL era. And maybe he's just had a bad season. You're right. They snuck into the playoff last year.
Yeah.
2 years ago, not that great. It's the same reason Nick Saban retired. It's just not his football anymore. It's not Dabo's football. I wish it was, but it's not Dabo's football anymore. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Not saying he should get fired. I hope he doesn't get fired, but I think it's going to happen.
All right. Well, we got to keep chugging along. But first,
chuggy.
Breaking news out of college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska ball covers the spread against West Georgia, wins 86-53. The spread was 24.
Powerhouse West Georgia.
Leading scorers, we have Braden Frager, freshman from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Woo! Love a hometown boy.
22 points.
Nice.
Connor Esigian got picked up 12.
All right.
Consistent. Jamarcus Lawrence picked up 18, and then Rank Mass had 10. So solid overall game, but we'll probably get into some college basketball as well.
Did Bjorkton have a decent game?
Bjorkton shot 4.7 boards, 3 assists, 2 for 5 from the field, 0-1 from 3.
Okay.
Just played 22 minutes.
Okay, gotcha.
So
that's over a half, so that's still decent.
Yeah.
How about Rank Mast? I know, we've been eagerly awaiting the return of Rank Mast. Did he have a meaningful game?
Yes, he had 10 points, 11 boards, 1 assist, 3 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 4 of 6 from the line.
Good. Keep playing like that. That'll carry us through the season.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the picks. We picked Iowa State over the Arizona State Sun Devils. They lost 24-19. We'll get into that in a little bit. We picked Cal over Virginia. Virginia won 31-21. That's just we bet against Virginia, and they proved us wrong. They went across the country and won, so props to them. We picked Georgia Tech to beat NC State, and for some reason, NC State won 48-36. Haynes King had a Heisman performance. If you didn't see his stat line, let me see if I can pull this up quick, because this stat line from Haynes King is crazy. 25 of 35 for 408 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, and then 20 rushes for 103 yards and 2 touchdowns. And they lost because the defense gave up 48 points to NC State.
Insane.
So,
I mean, what was? Tell me the score again.
48-36.
48-36. So, Georgia Tech's here. They got Haynes King, who some compare to a superhero, and he quite literally is a Southern-sounding Superman on the football field. But it's just that style of play isn't really going to carry them into being a national title contender. Now Haynes King is amazing. He has a pick, yeah, but like compared to everything else he's doing for that program, he steps up and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take us all the way this year. I'm gonna take us all the way." And he's gotten them really far. But NC State's just is busting some teams.
Yep, they hit Virginia early in the year in a
Mhm.
non-conference game. We'll get into that later. We'll get into it later. We got to keep moving. We'll get into all the ACC.
I do
in a
love
little bit,
Haynes King though. Should probably be in the Heisman conversation a little more
probably.
because he is their entire team. You don't throw over 20 passes and have 20 rushes in a game. He's doing like 90s Nebraska quarterback type stuff.
Very true.
Okay.
All right, we picked Tennessee to beat Oklahoma, and they lost 33-27. I mean, that's a close SEC game.
Kind of just is what it is.
Two
sort of
ranked
situation.
opponents. You pick one, the other one wins. It's all right.
Yeah.
This one hurts. Pick the Huskers to beat USC. USC wins 21-17 as Dylan Raiola goes down in the third quarter. Elijah Pritchett goes down on the same series and held USC to the lowest points of the season. But they rushed for over 200 on us. And Emma Johnson had a great game, slips on a 4th and 1. And yeah.
We actually have a visual of what really happened to Dylan Raiola. Give me a second, Brady, to get that ready for us. It's graphic, so be prepared, folks. It is graphic.
Okay. Oh wow, this is gonna be very graphic. Viewer discretion is advised. If you're listening on podcast, that's probably good.
So
Because wow, this is gonna be.
Dylan Raiola stepped back into the pocket. He did what he does a lot. Held the ball too long. He's kind of getting ready to throw it. He saw something downfield. He also kind of tried to scramble at the same time. Wasn't really anywhere from the go. It's really one of the only bad pass protection breakdowns of the game. And he just kind of like went to kind of throw it, but it got knocked out of his hand. So he's like, no. And then he turns around, back of the leg, does one of these. Bad situation. And now his fibula broken. But he was walking around for the rest of the game. Wasn't playing.
He
just
tried.
on the sideline.
He wanted to play.
But when your fibula does one of these,
yeah,
Dilly.
Okay, we'll break that down in more detail.
That was pretty much as detailed as it gets, though.
Well, not the injury, but yes, that was great detail on the injury. Wow, breaking news.
More breaking news.
Oh my goodness.
Oh your goodness.
Breaking news. Cyclone basketball wins against the Farley Dickinsons 88-48.
They got me thirsty, Brady.
That line was 34.5. That's another cover. Actually, closed at 37.5, and that's another cover. So,
yep.
Number 16 Iowa State covers the spread. That's what we like to see. But we need to make some sort of, 2-8. Like, coaches would get fired after this kind of performance. So we need to make some sort of statement here. How are we going to change this moving forward on the Thursday show when we predict our Week 11 games? What do you have to say for ourselves?
We had a bad week. Happens to the best of us. Everybody just has a bad week. We were misled. We went with our heart in a few situations. Let's count out Nebraska, all right? We even said on the show we could be wrong, but we're always picking Nebraska. So just excluding them, 2-7. Still pretty bad.
Exclude Iowa State.
Exclude Iowa State, 2-6.
Yeah, still pretty bad.
Still pretty bad. No excuses. Look, if we would have gone with our brain, North Texas could have picked them. All right.
Yeah.
What else? Who expected John Mateer to really step up with the Oklahoma offense? You thought, hey, Rocky Top's going to be on fire. Josh Heupel special, but they just couldn't do it.
And nobody expects NC State to beat Georgia Tech. That's not on us.
No,
that's on the players.
That's on the players, not Haynes King.
That's on Georgia Tech.
Not Haynes King. That's on the D.
And then we we took a shot for Cal, and we thought we were maybe on the leading edge of that.
That one's
And-
on us. It's gonna happen at some point,
Yeah,
folks.
but if that would have hit, like they only lost by 10.
Virginia's gonna lose at some point again this season. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen. They can't keep getting away with this. But if they do, who's to say they can get that? They might get away with it in the playoff. That'd be
Maybe
cool.
they would.
That'd be pretty cool.
And then Clemson, Duke. I mean, nobody really cares about the game anyways. I mean,
Cartoon Network.
it was on Cartoon. Like, yeah. So,
Whatever. Just one of those weeks.
but we're
gonna bounce back.
We're gonna bounce back strong. I'm
We're gonna
looking
be
at
so
the slate.
strong.
It has us. Okay, this slate is gonna be interesting.
It's
It's
gonna be a
got
fun
us
slate. I'm looking at it right now.
picking some interesting games. It
We'll
has
get
us.
to it on Thursday though.
It has us picking Iowa State, Nebraska again.
Not again. Oh,
Both of them.
we're not even gonna we're not incorporating that. We're gonna replace those two with two others for our picks
All right.
because people already know
Okay.
we're picking Nebraska.
Let's get into a quick word from our sponsors,
Sponsors.
and then we're going to talk about the B Camp poll before we dive in depth to Nebraska and Iowa State, and then get a little vibe check on the ACC. Correct?
Nice. Yeah.
All right.
Feeling it.
Let's get a
Here we
word
go.
from our sponsors.
Let's roll it.
All right, Austin. I've got a great shirt on today.
Beautiful shirt.
Mac,
Shun.
get some action. That's our sponsor today
Mhm.
because we're going to a action game.
Yeah.
And so we just want to,
They don't know it yet, but they're sponsoring us.
we want to encourage all of you. I believe the game's on ESPN too. So maybe for you YouTube TV subscribers, sorry.
ESPN Dose for our Hispanic audience.
Indeed. Check out Maction. It's a great experience every single time,
Mm-hmm.
especially on the Tuesday night games. Miami, Ohio versus Ohio.
Yeah.
Redhawks versus the Bobcats. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be a great game. I'm really excited. I love this
Yeah.
shirt.
The shirt's so cool.
It's
so cool. I forgot to buy one.
I'll be wearing it to the game tomorrow. Us and Jaybird going to the game.
Jaybird.
It's gonna be good. Gonna be a good time. So
Mhm.
check out Maction.
You will not be disappointed unless you let yourself be disappointed.
Oh, beautiful words.
Yeah.
Beautiful words. All right, that's our sponsor for today. Thank you very much to Maction.
B Camp poll comparison time. Let's get into it.
All right, here we go. I'll go with my top 10 for this week. After week 10.
Mm-hmm.
So just a reminder, if you forgot what we had last week, it is up here. Texas A&M was 1, then Ohio State and Indiana at 2 and 3. Bama 4 and 5, or Bama was 4, Georgia 5. I have the same. Not much changed on that front this week. So A&M, Ohio State, Indiana, Bama, Georgia. Number 6, I have Ole Miss at 6. I have BYU at 7. Oregon at 8. Texas Tech at 9. And Virginia at 10.
Virginia at 10.
Virginia at 10. Austin?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty close to yours actually. Won't have a whole lot of deliberating to do. So my top 10 is as follows. Ohio State. Whoops, sorry. It's my bad. Texas A&M,
There you go.
still my number 1. That's who I had last week at number 1. I was looking at the wrong number. That's on me. Then I have Ohio State as my number 2. Indiana, clear number 3. Those teams looking like the best teams in the country right now. Then we have, of course, Alabama at 4, Georgia at 5. I'm with you on Ole Miss at 6. I think they're really good. Showed off some stuff I really liked against South Carolina this weekend. And then I have BYU at number 7.
Okay.
Then I have Texas Tech at number 8.
Okay.
And then I have beautiful Oklahoma at number 9.
Wow.
Then I moved up. Wait for it.
I'm waiting.
Virginia to number 10.
Okay. Okay, wow. All right. Going at 11 through 20 here, I had Louisville at 11, Notre Dame at 12, Texas 13, Oklahoma 14, Georgia Tech 15 after I lost to NC State, Miami down to 16, Vanderbilt 17, Missouri 18, Utah 19, and Iowa Hawkeyes 20th.
Wow. All right. Here we go. I have Notre Dame at 11, Louisville at 12, Texas at 13. I have Vanderbilt at 14.
Okay.
At 15, I have the Utah Utes.
Wow.
Sorry. Swap that. I haven't said Georgia Tech. Swap that. I'm making these up as I go, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I forgot to make my poll this week. All right, we got Georgia Tech at 15, Utah at 16, Mizzou at 17, Miami at 18, USC at 19, and then at number 20, Michigan.
This is why we confer with each other, because even as I read through mine, I made this and I was going to go back through it and change some things, and I didn't end up doing that. And so I still had Cincinnati up in like the top 12, and because I forgot to change it because I did this Saturday night before that game was over.
Oh, boy.
And so right after I got done with the top 10, I had to move Cincinnati down. It was a whole conundrum.
Our deliberation period is going to be more like a thought process period.
Yeah.
Look, I watched a lot of these games. I just forgot to make my poll.
And that's fair. Like, that's fine. I don't blame you.
Got schoolwork.
Yeah. So, 21 through 25. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do at 25. So I have a 26th, but 21 Memphis, 22 Michigan, 23 USC, Pitt at 24, San Diego State at 25, and Cincinnati at 26.
In no particular order for me, you went to 26. That's crazy. I
had to elongate this week.
Elongating is good. I have Iowa in there somewhere.
Okay.
Washington also in there somewhere.
Okay.
Memphis in there somewhere. Since Tennessee is in there somewhere.
Wow.
And then, did I say Memphis already?
Yeah.
Mean Green, North Texas added in there.
Okay. There you go.
Could also be Tulane. A lot of these G5 schools.
Tulane has 2 losses.
But I think Tulane could beat North Texas on it. That's not what we're talking about right now.
That's not what we're talking about.
We got to deliberate. We
Yes,
got to solve
we need to deliberate
this problem that is Austin right now.
Yeah, and over here, I'm not confident in mine, so
we're gonna take some time, not too much time, because we got to go to bed soon.
Yeah, and we still got a lot to talk about. All right, after some great deliberation, we have decided on our B camp. So as you read these off, I'm gonna update our list and what we do on the board, and we'll have it updated for Thursday as we compare it to the AP and the commissioner's poll this week. We probably won't even compare it to the AP. We'll just compare it to the college football playoff, which comes out Tuesday night while we're at Maction. But yeah, if you want to read those off, and I will update them on the board so they can sit behind us for the rest of the episode.
All right, I'd like to say that was some really good deliberation. Very fruitful work that we did. Really got some good confidence in our poll here. All right, here we go. Number 1, Texas A&M.
Beautiful.
Ohio State, Indiana, Alabama, Georgia. Top 5, same as last week.
Yep. There's room for movement. It just didn't happen this week.
Didn't happen. Number 6, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. A lot of yawning going on. Sorry.
It's late. You need some cranium.
I need some cranium. Or sleep. Number 7, BYU. Brigham Young University.
Still undefeated.
Number 8, Oregano. otherwise known as the Oregon Ducks. Quack quack. 7-1.
Yep.
Number 9, Texas Tech Red Raiders. 8-1, hosting Josh Pitt's college football show Fall Don't Lie Tour this week.
And on a lesser note, College Game Day.
On a lesser note.
And even on a lesser note, undefeated BYU.
Undefeated BYU. We would go to that game if we had money. We have none.
Hey, but my older sister goes to Texas Tech grad school, so maybe she'll be there. I need to text her and ask her.
In extension, the B Camp Tour will be there.
Yeah, I'll get an update. Maybe I can have her record a video. We can put it on YouTube. Little short video there.
She could throw a tortilla onto the field for us.
Dude, she's done that. She's done that before.
Nice.
All right.
Number 10, Virginia. 8-1. One loss to NC State. Going to talk about that one later. Number 11, Louisville. 8-1. One loss to Virginia, which is why Virginia's above Louisville. Number 12, Notre Dame. Notre Dame is 6-2. Got some good wins on their schedule. Just need to do a little more to get
this week was rough. 25-10 against Boston College, and it did not look good in the first half.
Didn't look good.
I think it was like 6-3 at halftime. So
Notre Dame still has the capability to flop. So we'll see how that goes, honestly. Number 13, we have Texas. Texas, as we said, kind of coming back a little bit. Finally, it proved it onto the field that they can be a pretty good team this year. Right behind him is Oklahoma. Oklahoma lost to Texas when John Mateer was not healthy. So Texas gets the privilege of being ranked above the rival Oklahoma. Number 15, Georgia Tech. Superman Haynes King.
Dang, Austin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sleepy. Wear me out. Haynes King wasn't able to do quite enough to be a Superman this week to win that game for him. Number 16, we got Vandy dropping down a little bit with her second loss of the season. First loss to Alabama, second loss to Texas. Can they hop back? Can Diego Pavia work his magic? I think so. They'll have a good season for the rest of the way. Number 17, Miami with an embarrassing loss on the road.
In overtime,
Mario
SMU,
Cristobal.
but should not have lost.
Mario Cristobal is just really good at letting their season slip out of their fingers.
He is underperforming with great talent.
Every November, underperforming with great talent. I don't know what to say. It's what it is. Maybe it's because Shooter McGavin was there. Who knows? Number 18, Mizzou, 6-2. All right. Just got to keep working, Eli Drinkowitz. See what you can get out of the rest of the season. At this point, I'm predicting them to play in a meaningful bowl game. All right, number 19, Utah. Utah Utes sitting at 7-2. Boat race, Cincinnati. Cincinnati, tough body Glock time. Sorry, Bearcats. You got cooked by Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 20, we moved up USC. We had a little bit of a heated debate about this one, but we think USC just had in my opinion, a very, 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 very good win against Nebraska.
Hard
fought. Number 21, Iowa. With no pleasure does it give me to keep Iowa in the top 25, but they deserve to be there. Moving on. Number 22, Memphis. 8-1. Keep it cooking. You might end up in the playoff. Number 23, Michigan. Just doing what they can.
Close win against Purdue.
Close win. Not pretty.
It's still a win, so.
Michigan's a tough team, not a playoff team. All right. Number 24, Pitt. The Pitt, 7-2. Sneaking in there, filling in a spot. Number 25, the Mean Green of North Texas. Beat our beloved Armed Forces of Navy. Make me sad, but North Texas is very much in the contention for a playoff spot with that G5 seed. Number 26, dropping down Cincinnati to 7-2 at 26. Got blown out, just cooked by Utah. I think Cincinnati is a good enough team to probably win out the rest of the schedule. Who knows?
Potentially. See what happens.
Potentially. Depending on who they play. They don't play Texas Tech, do they? I don't think they play Texas Tech or BYU.
They have a pretty light schedule the rest of the way, I'm pretty sure. All right. That is the B Camp. It is up there. For your pleasure, we'll put a graphic out on the socials. All right, we got to get into our next segments. We got to keep it rolling, get into some games.
Whoa,
That is weird.
that was weird.
What the heck? All right, we are back and we are ready to preview our Maction game of the week.
Here we go.
We are attending tomorrow night. We have Miami, Ohio Redhawks at the Ohio Bobcats. Ohio is favored by 2.5 in this rivalry game. Parker Navarro is looking to lead his Ohio Bobcats teammates to a win here. This is the defending MAC champions, but their coach left and went to Charlotte for some odd reason in the offseason.
Kind of a weird move.
Weird move.
Honestly, feel like you went below.
Yeah. But
Doesn't
Ohio,
make sense.
both teams are 5-3.
Ohio has a Power 4 win.
Yeah. Miami, Ohio is 4-0 in the MAC, and Ohio is 3-1. So they could even it out for the conference lead here tomorrow night. I was kind of hoping early in the season that Ohio might be like a fringe top 25 team by this time. It doesn't look like that is going to happen because they have losses to Ball State, and then not a bad loss at Ohio State, 9-37, and then but they started the season with a 3-point loss at Rutgers. So all those, they lost to Ball State by 6, and they lost to Rutgers by 3, and they lost to Ohio State by a lot. But all of those games were on the road. This game will be at home in Peden Stadium in Athens, Ohio.
Yeah.
Miami, on the other hand, is coming off a win versus Western Michigan. And they started the season with 3 losses, 17-0 against Wisconsin, 45-17 at Rutgers, and then 41-38 against UNLV. I see Miami, Ohio having kind of an easier schedule in the MAC so far. Northern Illinois, Akron, Eastern Michigan, Western Michigan. Ohio, I think, just has a better team.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blackout. I think Ohio takes this. I think it'll probably be generally pretty close.
You never know with Maction.
Yeah, the over/under is 49.5. I think it'll probably be. I'm gonna predict the score. Before I predict the score, I'll predict. You predict.
Okay.
But we got to do something. Some kind of.
Got to do some sort of challenge, right?
Challenge, punishment.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we should do for the losing team? The losing pick.
I think that whoever loses could be a tackling dummy for a 15-minute rugby drill.
No.
I know I've done it before. It's fun.
No.
It's not fun.
Okay.
It hurts.
What else do we got?
I could throw you in the middle of a scrum. I'm just thinking of things that would bring me joy to watch you do. But we don't want to break Brady. He's soft.
Who you going soft, boy?
Anyway, we're men here.
We
might leave it up to the viewers.
Yeah.
We could put a little poll out. We could ask ChatGPT for some fun challenges. We could. It's getting kind of cold. We could dump a bucket of water on someone, make it go run a mile, soaking wet.
That would be insane.
At night in the cold.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put it out there and leave it up to the viewers.
Yeah.
And comment down below what you'd like to see us do.
Mm-hmm. Definitely do that.
So,
what's your score prediction?
My score prediction is 28-24 Bobcats over the Redhawks.
28-24 Bobcats. Let me look at something. Let me look at one of my metrics that I've created specifically for this game to get a little better grasp on my score prediction here.
Yeah, what's this metric?
This metric it's a secret metric. I can't let you know.
Okay.
Consists of me looking at ESPN FPI predictor.
Bro.
I know.
FPI is jank.
It
FPI
is
still
so
has
bad.
the Penn State in the top 25.
It just gives me something to go off of and say, wow, that's stupid. And then I say, what would be better? Yeah, it's saying Miami, not Ohio, has a 34% chance at winning. And I think you already said this really close line, 2.5 point line. I'm with you. I think it could definitely be a rock fight. But, Maction. Because I love Maction, I'm predicting the Bobcats 35, Red Hawks 24. I'm
Okay.
keeping your Red Hawks score.
Okay, so you think Bobcats will score one more touchdown than I do?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Book it. Those are the predictions.
There we go.
Let us know what you want the loser to do in the comments,
Mhm.
and yeah, we'll be ready for tomorrow night.
And if you want, like, if I lose, you guys, if you want, I could like eat a tub of Ben and Jerry's ice cream, take one for the team there, or go on a date with my fiance. Like,
That's
just
so sacrificial of
take
you.
take one for the.
Oh,
I
my
know.
goodness.
I am extraordinarily humble, always sacrificing.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Well, now we got to get into some more disappointing topics and talk about some Nebraska and some Iowa State. But that's it for the Maction.
Yeah.
And we're going to end this episode out on kind of a more down note, but sometimes that's what you have to do. So, all right. And we are back ready for a disappointing segment here. I'll just start by talking about the games, what happened in them, and then we can kind of start to break down on both sides. We'll continue to break it down throughout the week, maybe going more in depth on Thursday. But first up, Iowa State loses to the Jeff Sims led Arizona State, 19-24 on their home field. It was a rainy game. I would like to just highlight Benjamin Bramer. He had a scary injury on We Are Not Catholic.
Not Catholic.
He had a scary injury on the field. Almost looked like a DeMar Hamlin incident.
Oh,
But
that just means he's going to come back better than ever.
medical staff did well. He ended up at the hospital.
College football isn't scripted, my bad.
And yeah, so he got discharged from the hospital shortly thereafter. And so, yeah, hopefully he can be back. But honestly, it's just it was a scary sight to see. The TV cameras just happened to be right on him when he got up from the big hit, and then he stumbled around, and then just kind of collapsed.
Not fun. Not a good sight to see. You just never want that to happen.
But medical staff did a great job, and he was back with his teammates.
It's good
Later that weekend. So
it's good.
Good news on him.
Bad news for the rest of Cyclone Nation.
Yeah, and it was just a overall just bad day.
Bad day.
And then we go over to Lincoln, Nebraska. Nebraska had a great opportunity to beat a top 25 team, and they're up 14-6 at half. Early on in the third quarter, Dylan Raiola holds the ball a little bit too long, doesn't avoid the sack, gets stripped, and rolled up on. Looks like it's an ankle injury. Turns out it's actually a broken fibula.
As we demonstrated earlier with Little Bucky.
Yeah. And he wasn't able to return to the game. So we had TJ Latif in for the rest of the game, and it's just hard to put a backup quarterback in that situation.
Jay Bird kept calling him Lafitte.
And they end up losing 21-17. That's the lowest points that USC has scored in a game.
That was a positive.
But they ran for 200 yards plus.
That was a big negative.
And it felt like Nebraska had this one like where they wanted it, 14-6 at halftime, getting the ball.
Always felt a little scary though.
Yeah,
because we're Nebraska fans.
It was like it's still a one-score game. I'm not saying it's in the bag, but it felt
could have been in the bag.
It felt like it was in control.
If they scored just one more touchdown while Dylan Raiola was still healthy, would have been a different game.
Very true.
Just couldn't get it done.
All right.
Not that Emmett Johnson was having a bad day. Emmett Johnson is the team's MVP.
Yeah.
Emmett Johnson is the team's MVP. Who else is having over over 24 carries per game right now, averaging well over 120 something rushing yards per game. Dude had like 30 ball touches, 170 something total yards. Love Emmett Johnson. Just disappointment with the rest of the team. Matt Rule said today, boys got to step up. Everybody's got to do a little bit more to help out Latif to be the best team we can be with him at quarterback.
Yeah.
And the one positive thing we might see here is that if pass protection does break down a little bit, we don't have to worry about the edges as much because Latif is mobile. He runs like a running back. So maybe that does a little something for us.
Yeah, it changed it up. You won't have your leader on the field. You won't have your leader on the sideline.
Is he not traveling?
He will have surgery.
That's right.
He wanted to travel, but Matt Rule said no.
They should travel anyway.
They
can do surgery on the sideline during the game.
So he will not be traveling with the team.
Intimidation.
But yeah, we'll dive into the UCLA game on Thursday
night.
Talk to me about Iowa State, what they have from here. They go at TCU next week, Kansas at home, and then at Oklahoma State to end the season. They're currently 5-4. Like what even happens from here? What's going on with Rocco? Is that like a? Do you have any insights?
My mind goes back to when they were playing Cincinnati, and Rocco is trying to avoid some contact in the pocket, gets face masked, helmet gets whipped around. As soon as he regains balance, runs one step forward, takes a brutal hit. Nothing's been the same since then. Yeah. O-line is not playing really where it was last year in terms of pass protection, and you can clearly see the impact of Jalen Nolan, Jaden Higgins not being on the team. It's just not the same. We have receivers who have the capability to be good, but it's just not there right now. And without those dynamic receivers being there, Iowa State is not able to keep themselves in these games, and it is causing Rocco to make bad decisions. He is just making bad decisions without you can tell he does not trust his receivers to catch those balls or to get open on those routes, and he is forcing it when it happens. It's football.
Yeah. He is not playing to where he can.
No.
But he's a good leader. He's a great young man. So he will be able to stay in there and hopefully lead the team. Hey, Jaybird.
Ding. So let me tell you why Nebraska is the best team in college football.
Sit down.
We're actually on a segment about how we're very sad about Nebraska and Iowa State. So
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was there. I watched it. Watching a diehard Nebraska fan, there was some imputed.
I was on a car coming back from rugby.
There was definitely some imputed sadness that I felt watching the game, and for that 3 hours, I felt that pain.
Would you say that you were in the foxhole with me?
I would love to, not in a way that's appropriating your appreciation of the team, but I did feel bad. I felt really bad, and I was rooting for them. And
sympathy or empathy?
You would hate the football culturally appropriate.
Yeah, I would hate to football culturally appropriate your feeling, but I was really rooting for Nebraska, and it was hard to watch them fall after hyping up that game so much with their blackout, with all of their pre-recorded messaging, saying how they were going to kick USC's butt, only to have the nightmare be about themselves.
No.
It was tough.
The banners, they say, welcome to your worst nightmare. And unfortunately, our worst
His
nightmare,
nightmare.
is, again, Nebraska losing at home.
And
Again, they
Dylan
shouldn't
Raiola
lose. Broken
breaking his fibula.
fibula. We have a good friend of the program. His name is Elliot. He broke his fibula. Thank you, Jack.
Oh,
Thank
of course,
you, Jack.
of course.
That was wonderful. Lovely as always.
Jay Bird.
Elliot broke his fibula. Hasn't been the same since. Can't run nearly as fast as he could during our flag football games. Dylan Raiola already can't run very fast, so what are we? It's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. All right. Do we have anything more on what else do you have for Nebraska and Iowa State?
Nothing happy, really. Nothing happy. So, to end on a good note, Nebraska gets another home game this week against UCLA in the Rose Bowl because UCLA has no fans. So, the fans once again get a great environment. And
Night
really,
game,
What
8 p.m.
the
Central.
blackout was special. The blacks were amazing. The blacks were powerful. Dude, did you see the drone of number 13 diving for a catch? Isaiah Hunter, the drone. Oh. But unfortunately, nothing more to say.
All right.
Don't forget, B Camp podcast is coming to Ohio University
We
tomorrow
already talked about it.
for game day. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's your reminder.
Thank you, producer Jaybird.
Yep.
Thank you.
Indeed. All right. You can find us at Peden Stadium in Athens, Ohio tomorrow night,
Mhm.
or tonight, whenever this comes out
Coming
on
out
Tuesday.
before the game.
And so follow on the socials, and we'll be releasing another podcast on Friday,
Yep.
previewing this next week. So we're going to turn around those picks. Don't you worry. Nebraska and Iowa State will turn around. I'm sure of it.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm sure of one of them.
Go ahead. If you're just randomly seeing this video, do us a favor. Like, subscribe at the bottom. Helps us out. Get some traction. Get things going. Show the glory of the beautiful thing that is college football to others. And from our point of view,
All right. Let's go get some action.
Get some action.
All right. For Austin Meinerich and producer Jay Bird, this is Brady Carr signing out of the B Camp podcast.
End it with the Iowa two-finger wave when you're driving down the road. You might be depressed after your favorite football team leaves, but you're driving down that gravel road. Hey, Jim. Bobby. Shaniqua.
Shaniqua don't live in Iowa.
No, she don't. All right. Have a nice day.